We began with the crisis in Afghanistan as the Taliban surges. The Pentagon sending around 3,000 troops back to the country to help evacuate U.S. embassy personnel and others in Kabul.
And the Taliban's pace is startling. 3 major cities, including Kandahar, falling to the Taliban in just the past 24 hours. The Biden administration is now escalating the U.S. military presence there just 2.5 weeks before the scheduled withdrawal of all U.S. troops. Senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell has the latest for us. Good morning, Ian.
Yeah, good morning, Amy. The collapse of large parts of Afghanistan has been bewildering, but this U.S. emergency evacuation is going to be seen by many as a stunning admission of failure and a signal for anyone in Afghanistan who can get out to do so now.
This morning, Afghanistan reeling as around 3,000 U.S. troops set to deploy back into Afghanistan to help an emergency evacuation of some embassy staff and others out of Kabul, as the Taliban's grip around the country tightens. With up to 3,500 troops to be stationed in Kuwait on standby, officials refusing to call the deployment a combat mission or an evacuation.
Our job here now, with this additional plus-up, is to help facilitate the safe movement of civilian personnel out of Afghanistan.
This as the Taliban take key southern strongholds overnight. The country's second largest city of Kandahar fell after heavy fighting, the government releasing video of some of the clashes. And the key southern city of Lashkargah was toppled this morning. In just 1 week, they've taken at least 15 provincial capitals, including most of its major cities. This video, released by the Taliban, purport to show their forces taking key strategic sites. One shows fighters at police headquarters in Herat, the country's third largest city. The group also overtaking Ghazni, a key location on the road to Kabul. Most Afghan forces being overrun, either surrendering or defecting. Some fear the Taliban could take the country's capital in just weeks, possibly by the 20th anniversary of the September the 11th terrorist attacks.
Who would have possibly thought that 20 years on, this is where we would be ending up?
In greatest fear are those who stand to lose the most, the women of Afghanistan, a generation of girls who grew up with access to education and rights, now fearful the Taliban will once again take all of that away.
They know that everything that they know and they have gained with lots of blood and sweat and tears is at the verge of shattering should the Taliban come back to power.
Well, there's now a climate of fear and dread in Afghanistan. I want to share this message with you, sent to one of our colleagues from an Afghan who worked as an interpreter for U.S. Special Forces. He says cities are falling one after another. Kabul is next. If they don't evacuate us, there'll be a slaughter. I have no idea what to do. I need help to leave the country, or I will be dead. Michael?
Desperate pleas. There's so much at stake. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.